cautious. I'ma get it started. Please give me a party. Cause this the type of beat that get the whole crowd marching. Tell me shut it down, we make the whole town marching. I'm from outer space, so all my own girls caution. This back to get critical. This moment is pivotal. Here to feed the streets that say my influence umbilical. We gon' make it grimy. Never get behind me. Told you I'm the best. I done said it with my chest. So for real, nobody try me.
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. And now to get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Jail Khan Mahayajima Almeida! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Kimbo Slice!
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we go with this stand-up only fight. You guys got to play by the rules. No grappling or wrestling of any type. Also, you cannot do follow-up strikes on the floor. Let's see who the last man standing will be tonight. Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. Strong kick to the outside of that lead leg for him there. You do not want to eat too many of those.
No, you can't. He does not wind up on that kick, but he somehow manages to land it with so much force.
Establishing the jab. Punches in bunches as he lands another combination there. Really doing a nice job stringing his shots together.
He's doing a great job of stringing the shots together and also just mixing up the target and the attacks. Great job finding different places for his strikes to land.
Oh, now lands a kick to the body. Left hand. Oh, there's the swing and there's the miss by Slice. Well, he continues to stay busy. What do they say, DC? Punches in bunches?
Punches in bunches. He's landing them upside his opponent's head over and over again.
Just missed with the elbow there. Trouble now.
Nice block there.
Almeida's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Loaded up on that one and landed. Oh, you land, I land, is how we're doing here.
Another strike to the head land. He's got to throw that kick behind those punches.
Nice job by him defensively there. Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by Kimbo Slice.
Another punch to the head. Nice strike lands.
Great body kick there. Very nice leg kick there by Slice. Beautiful hook. Oh, he smells blood in the water. Gotta start looking for the finish here. Just over 2 minutes to go in the round. So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse. And you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. You got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward.
Nice job by the fighter here to continue to block the shots coming his way. You think he's trying to sort of fatigue his opponent here a little bit?
He's kind of watching and seeing everything.
Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
Well, that overhand big weapon for him throughout his career. It's been there all night. Look for him to go back to it here. Well, he's had his striking on point tonight, and as evidence, some swelling now on his opponent.
Yeah, light swelling right now, but if he doesn't address it immediately, it'll turn to something much worse. Big shot to the head. If this guy doesn't move his head, his night is about to end.
Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that pinfall.
All right, well, the calf kick has been a priority, and now his opponent is bruised in that area.
It's all in the game plan, John. They had a game plan to come out there and beat that lead leg up, and that's exactly what he's doing.
Final seconds here. Round 2 is next. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
Ready.
Round 2 is underway. Almeida gets hit by that leg kick. That's over the top, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful left. Right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great.
Back to his feet. And just misses with that big right hand. Well, it seems like there has been an opening for that overhand all night long. Let's see if he goes back to it here. Well, Malugino's really bleeding something fierce now. That cut is not getting any better. Bruce Buffer has your decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 44 seconds of round number 2, declaring the winner by knockout kick.
now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. And now to get us started, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC light heavyweight champion and the former UFC heavyweight champion, Jon Bones Jones. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Kimbo Slice.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we go with this stand-up only encounter. We'll see if these guys can play by the rules. Not many rules, but you can't grapple at all. No wrestling of any kind. You also are not permitted to do follow-up strikes on the floor. We are underway. I mean, can you imagine having a reach advantage like this? What a luxury.
It's a luxury. I've never had one over the course of my entire career. But fighting guys that are taller, you struggle whenever they are very aware of such a massive advantage. This guy is going to try and use this tonight.
Some damage being doled out, and now some swelling upstairs on his opponent.
He's not moving his head effectively. He's trying to be face first. Look, you don't have to prove how tough you are. You got to move your head. Be active. Don't be reactive in your defenses.
All right, no surprise to see Johnny Bones Jones open with some of those long-range weapons and finding some early success in this one.
That's exactly what he does. He throws the front kick to the leg, and he throws those lead kicks to the body. He's long, he's 6'4" for the weight class, and he has learned masterfully how to fight with his height and his range. All those long-range weapons are Jon Jones's calling card.
Oh, beautiful jab there by Jones. Right now it seems as though the referee has closed his distance, monitoring the action closely. I think there's potential to stop this fight due to swelling right now.
Yeah, it's only a matter of time. And it's in the reactions, right? Every time he gets hit now, he turns away. He moves away from the fight. If you're a fighter, you do not want to be avoiding the contact. But how could he not when he's been beaten this bad?
Let's go. Look for that.
That was nice, right?
Jones's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, if you get the night, that one lands right.
And back to his feet. All right, here now, Bruce Buffer with you.
Something special about me, you can already tell the energy is different. Confidence is at the highest level, I don't ever see it different. Try me if you want to guarantee that you gon' wish you hadn't did it. That's a word that you can never win, but hey, I like the optimism. Giving over half my life to this, I think I made a good decision. Trust my gut, I hear it talking, then I know it's time for me to listen. Mastermind consistent, matching my commitment, that's not realistic. Hey, feature presentation, what they came to see, I open up.
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Torneo. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Kimbo Slice.
fight. Ready.
All right, we are ready to go here at the start of round one for this stand-up only event. So grapplers need not apply. We outlined the rules off the top, but here's your refresher. No grappling of any there. Somehow, his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
That's a good combination. Strong outside leg kick. Oh, this place is going nuts. We got a brawl on our hands, folks.
The fans are out of their seat. These guys are getting after it.
There's that left hand. Trying to find a home for that right hand. Well, why fix what's not broken? Why not go right back to that overhand here again? He's got him hurt here. Well, a few heavyweights move as well as the former interim champ Cyril Gane, and you see the footwork right away as this fight gets started.
Yeah, the footwork.
That's a successful blow right there, DC. He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad. Oh, my goodness.
Well, informed speculation says he's going to try to...
He's got to move. He's going to stop this fight if he doesn't move.
Well, not sure if I should knock his fight IQ, but it seems like he's sort of playing around here. Feels like the finish is there for the taking.
Yeah, the finish is there. And he needs to take his time to try and find it. Don't rush. Be patient. And in that patience, you'll find a punch or kick that will put your opponent out.
Gane's forehead is just leaking blood all over his face, all over the octagon. You want to see the fighter be given every benefit of every doubt, but I think that cut is bad enough to actually stop the fight right now. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Oh, roundhouse kick lands.
Oh, he hurt him again, bro.
Back to the feet now. Slice's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. Big power shot there. Certainly showing off some good hands here tonight.
Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
That'll do it!
Holy smokes!
Let's go to Bruce Buffer inside the octagon with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 47 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by...
Who's the best MC? Cole, Kendrick, and me. Instead of comparing the three, let us exist in peace. I'm really just getting started. You've only witnessed the tease. 10,000 steps ahead as I smoke and choke on this tree. 2007.
Well, it's been a long road back to title contention and a heavyweight championship opportunity for this man, but he has put in all the right work, and a lot of people give him a great chance to get the job done today.
You know, when you've been there and you get back here, it's not how do you change the result? How do you assure that in this time, during this chance, you ultimately walk away with the championship? He's been here before, John. The team's been here before. They are confident that this time they get it done.
And that self-belief is rooted in the preparation, right? He's got speed, he's got power.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so with that touch of the gloves, we are underway with this stand-up-only fight. A couple of rules in play here, we remind you. No grappling of any type. Also, fighters cannot do any follow-up strikes on the floor. Let's see how it plays out.
Great job setting up that high kick.
Severn's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Man, he gets those kicks to the target quickly. Oh, nice defense there with the block. Whiffs on the elbow. Oh, trying to turn out the lights with that roundhouse kick, but just misses. Slice's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge.
It's always funny watching the beginning of these fights as guys try to really set the tone of the fight, the pace at which we are going to fight.
Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
His misses are entertaining.
Wow.
How about these two going at it?
He's hurting him bad, man. That right hook is nasty. That leg kick hurt.
Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop him. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood that's coming from the cut.
Trying to double up on that jab. Missed on the strike attempt there. His stamina has really failed him here tonight. He's got to figure out a way to preserve some energy as this fight moves forward. The overhand left is true.
He's got to start kicking the body, kicking the head. He's just got to start kicking.
Oh, that's a heavy kick downstairs. 2 minutes remain in the round.
Liver kick.
Goes right back to that left kick and lands. Sniff that one out as he blocks the kick. All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now he seems lost to it.
Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Kimbo Slice gets tattooed with that hook. He's going to have to change some things here. Head kick partially blocked.
You know, that's a big problem when you're blocking high kicks, man. You cannot just take the brunt of that kick on one arm. You have to get that cross arm to try and guide that kick so you don't take all of it.
His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he lands that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Big left hand. Oh! Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You think he's got to go. Oh, he's got him hurting here. Slice's overhand punch to the head looked good for a second, but ultimately that one gets blocked. Severn's eye is disgusting. It is critical. I know DC has probably turned away at this point in time. They might need to call on the ringside physician pretty soon here. 5 minutes in the books. Well, what a war of attrition this fight has been. Both fighters dealing with cuts, critical damage in the facial area. Something's got to give at some point.
Yeah, these are the types of fights that we love. These guys are leaking everywhere. They're both trying to finish this fight. They're very evenly matched, and you can see it in the competition, but you can also see it in the damage that they're both showing.
All right, so as the cut man gets to work, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round.
Well, he's got some work to do. The cut man's going to have to work a miracle.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, let's get to round 2.
Oh, nice little right hook there.
Severn's an absolute mess right now. Right over the top, right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Kimbo Slice is really bleeding now. That cut is only getting worse.
He's hurt bad.
All right, we now go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 35 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world.
Like stars in the sky, we be shooting for success. Stay on our grind, and now we be on next. From the beginning, always knew that we'd be next. We are that fucking vibe. Hey, we take you mine over mine. From Miles Road to Nassau, up from Queensbridge to Verrazano. So if you chasing the fame or chasing